It was Ferrari's entry-level model in the 1970s. Hi, it's Bud Wilkinson. Today it's a story on a 1975 Ferrari Dino 308 GT4. Its Italian styling is unmistakable, and so is its iconic status in the car world. Ferraris stand out.
This was a poor man's Ferrari. People could afford it. I think when it was new in 1975, it sold for $24,000.
Angelovich of Torrington, Connecticut owned the Dino for 42 years before handing the keys over to his neighbor across the street, Joe LaMonica, earlier this year.
I always knew Al had a sports car. My father always said it. Years and years ago, he had a sports car. January 12th, he was outside doing snow. I walked over. I said, Al, I heard you have a sports car. He goes, come on, come and take a look. Put the shovel down. We went over, lifted the garage door, took the cover off, and I saw it was a Dino Ferrari.
I showed it to him. He said, you want to sell it? I said, yep. I gave him a price. He says, you want the check or do you want the cash? That's as fast as it was, and that's why I sold it.
Age played a role in Angelovich's decision to sell it. He's 83 years old, and it was time for the exotic sports car to go to a new owner.
I bought it with 25,000 miles. I sold 25,000 miles on it 42 years ago, and I sold it to Joe with 26,500 miles on it. So I put 1,500 miles on it in 42 years.
Only 2,826 examples of the Dino 308 GT4 were built by Ferrari during the 1970s. The model has a 3-liter V8 engine and a 5-speed manual transmission. Only 175 examples of this model were imported into the United States during the 1975 model year. The 1975 model stood out because it lacked emission controls of subsequent years.
It doesn't have catalytic reactors. And because he designs this car to be the maximum power, he put exotic camshafts in them with a long duration, and it had 250 horsepower out of 3 liters, which in those days was phenomenal. Immediately the next year and forever after, he put catalytic reactors in it, and then he changed the camshaft to be lower horsepower, down from 250 horsepower to 200. And at the time, I didn't know it, but the one you wanted was a 75 because it's faster.
So what's it like driving it?
Unbelievable. It's an experience you can't imagine.
Has anything surprised you about it?
What surprised me is the condition. It's so perfect. And the thing I really want to say to Al, give compliments, when I did buy it, he could have said, just buy it as is, take it away. No, he did the belts, he changed the brakes, he did all the lines, all the fluids. He would not let it leave his garage until it was actually in the condition he wanted it to it. The only thing, like he said, he couldn't fine-tune it, so we took it to a Ferrari dealer.
It's safe to suggest the 50-year-old Ferrari Dino has found a good home. That's my ride. In Torrington, Connecticut for CT Insider, I'm Bud Wilkinson.